Alright, our trade recap. Let's have a little look over. Start on our higher time frames. Going through, so our bias going into this was, doing my head in. We had a sweep of hourly lows. Also took out Asia lows in the previous session, so that's already a bullish bias. Also over here we got the bullish SMT off that. But there is the completion of the SMT, we've got to keep that in mind. So the SMT, so we'll look at it on this. Remember the SMT in between those two lines, that high, so the highest point, that completes the SMT, so I've got to keep that in mind. In half hourly, we're just going up. So we'll just skip through our first candle. First candle we ripped straight up, that's where that line came from. So that cancels out our bullish SMT. What have I done? Cancelled out the bullish SMT. Now we've created a bearish SMT off that. But we're still keeping our bias of bullish due to all these highs along here. Now, so came up, swept that. Next candle we got. Moved up, so we moved out into equilibrium. Filled it. Bullish move out. We also created, was it here? Well, we started to create another SMT off these lows. That's the other one marked out. So that was my bias. And then I believe I entered a candle late. Okay, well I entered on the top of that. So like this. Stop loss was, I believe it was lower. I believe that's what it was. So loss is down here, and then we're targeting this high. Ready, so play through, gonna move up. We haven't taken profit yet because we're going to off Asia high, but we wanted to target that other high. Actually, and I couldn't figure out how to take partials on this, so it was very weird. Okay, so I think I took a partial there. That's where I accidentally took myself out. Re-entered here, believe I must stop there. Okay, so our stop loss was actually there and we got stopped out. So we've been stopped out. And then what do we do? Yeah, that's right, we entered here. Off that, which is probably a really bad entry. We entered right there because I thought, came down, filled equilibrium, thought we're just going to pump up, take out that high. So I entered there, I believe our stop was down here. Just play through. But we just end up, we're going to take a bit of profit there because we came all the way down, but we got drained pretty much. But let's pull out of this and let's look at what we could have done. So the trade would have been today, if you're going to take a long, or actually it would have been short. Looking back, I should have taken a short. The fact that we swept these highs. We had that bearish S&T over here. We then gonna move down. We're gonna get a break of structure though. Pushed up in an equilibrium. And then we could have entered, arguably we could have, the trade should have been to enter here on a short. That would have been the trade of the day. And then target these 5-minute lows, which I believe does end up happening. And target these lows. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, we'd only hit the first couple of longs. I didn't actually take that trade. Those shorts, well, you still could have hit a trade to those shorts. And then probably taken a long off that. Might have been a bit deep in the session, but longs was definitely the play. Because look at these feather out. So the bias was kind of correct. No, I was wrong. I lost. What should I lose? 9,568. That's 432, which is more than I risked. I should have risked. Actually, and I lost 100 at the start because what I was doing is I was opening a position and I was putting a sell limit like to take profit, and then I'd put that in and then it would just fucking cancel the position. And it was just a limit order. Anyways, but just another loss. I'm sick of losing. Honestly, I'm sick of losing. That's how the game's played. Let's have a look on. Yeah, like that could have been a long. Came down, swept these, but we left an equal. So I was kind of bearish as well. Oh well. That's it for the recap. Yeah. Also, I got like the short and fasting version of me actually taking the trade as well. I'll post that on the shorts. So yeah, that's pretty much it. What's happening on the ES long term? Pumping. Any news? Also, we're full putting CPI tonight. I desperately need it. Oh, and we got fucked on PCE price index. So I was like studying a strategy to full port smaller news with smaller pips, the buy stops and sell stops. Pretty much, I did the wrong one. I did 10 pip, 10 pip instead of 5 pip, 5 pip. I don't know how that makes sense, but yeah. But we got our CPI 8:30, so 10:30. Yeah. I'm just gonna full port CPI, try and pass the account. Also, I should not fuck that up. I've been studying this shit, bro. This is shit I've been doing to study full porting accounts. All the microns and shit down. Microns. How many micros to enter with? This one's important. Follow your fucking strategy. Sorry about that. And don't risk fucking $400 and something when you're meant to be risking $250. Because you fucked up the unit size. Anyways. Alright. That's the textbook if you want it. Actually, no, you're not fucking having it. It's mine. It's my textbook. Swear, junior size. Bitcoin looking good. Anyway, that's it.